Almost Thursday, and I was recording my daily YouTube video. When I was done, I watched some video my friend made. It was pretty funny. It was related to this character named Jeff the Killer. I thought, why don't I ask my friend who this is? "Hi, why are you calling?" she asked. "Remember that comic you made in 6th grade? "Yes." "Well, I was wondering who Jeff the Killer was." I said. "OMG, I forgot you don't know who Jeff the Killer is," she said. "Search up Jeff the Killer. It's fucking awesome." Alright, so I searched him up, and somehow I fell in love with him. But I know he is fake. I went to school the next morning and met up with Adelina, and she asked, "Did you search him up?" She said. "Yes, I did, and I think I'm in love with him." "You realize if Jessica finds out, you will be a laughingstock, right?" she said. "Yes, I do." "Well, I will see you at lunch, okay? Bye." I walk into class and the teacher says I'm late. I sit down and look out the window. I swear I saw Jeff. But when I opened my eyes, he was not there. I knew it was not real, I say in my head with a frown on my face. I sat at the table Adelina and I usually sit at lunch, but she was not there. She was probably stopping at the bathroom. 2 minutes later, she still was not there. Then I see Jessica, Kali, and Dimitri walk over. Well. If it isn't the pipsqueak enter... Oh. Your savior isn't here? I wonder who will save you this time. I was so scared that I was shaking. Then I gained enough courage to stop shaking and say she's not my savior. I look at my lunch. They look at my lunchbox and ask, "What's inside?" Without a thought, they grab it and pour it over the table. They see a chocolate bar and ask, "Can I have it?" They grab it and eat it. In my face, like a pig. Jessica says, "Wow, you picked the best candy bars." I try to leave, but they grab me. I look at the table, and it says Jessica, Kali, and Dimitri. I was sitting at their table. Everybody was probably thinking I'm such a brave person when I was freaking out. Yeah, I was freaking out. I see Adelina walk in, and I say I have to go. They let me leave, and I walk over to Adelina. "I just had the worst experience of my life," I say. "What did you do, read a fan fiction?" No, I didn't. Kali, Jessica, and Dimitri just made me sit at their table for 10 minutes and talk with them. Wow. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be that long. My teacher gave me an extra pop quiz before I could get into the lunchroom. You know Miss Hannah. Yeah, I have her for a math teacher. The end of the day rolls in and I walk outside to wait for the bus. Then I see Jessica, Kali, and Dimitri walk over. They ask what's in my backpack. They rip it off my back and look inside. They see one picture of Jeff the Killer inside and say, "Wow, what a loser looking at dumb pictures." I skip the bus and I run home. It was getting dark and I looked at the time. It was 7 o'clock. I didn't really care. My aunts were watching me for 2 weeks and they're alcoholics. They would have been asleep a long time ago. I stop in my tracks. I see Jeff the Killer under the streetlight. I close my eyes and open them. He was still there. He threw something on the ground at me. It was a knife. It wasn't his. It would be stained in blood. He said, "Use it. She deserves it." He backs out of the streetlight, and I continue to walk home. I wake up the next morning to a call. I answer the phone, and it was Jessica. She says, "Where are you? I told you to be here before you ran off." She said that she wanted me to be here, and then hanged up. I was too scared not to go, because if I didn't, she would probably kill me. I walked over to the skate park. and they were sitting on a ledge. I slowly walked towards them. They stood up and said, "What outfit are you wearing? It's disgraceful." They stood up and pushed me to the ground. I stabbed Dimitri in the leg. I pulled her down to the ground and then stood up. I then pushed Callie to the ground, and Jessica says, "You little bitch." She then stabs me in the arm with her pocket knife that she brings with her everywhere. I push her off me and I run home. I wake up the next day and I just take a walk to calm down and unwind because of what's been going on. I then see Jessica, Callie in front of me. I was wondering where Dimitri was, but I didn't really care. I tried to run away, but Dimitri was behind me. They closed in on me and pulled out guns. They fired, but I dodged. They only had one bullet. I ran in the house and hid in the closet. Jessica grabbed bleach and looked for me. They then eventually found me in the closet and doused me in bleach. I pulled out the knife Jeff gave me and lunged at Jessica. I missed her and hit Dimitri in the heart. By the time it hit her, it had already killed her. I laughed silently. I look over at Callie, and I lunged at her. I stabbed her in the eyes so she couldn't see, and then I stabbed her in the heart. Jessica then says, "You little bitch," and then stabs me in the shoulder. She then hits me in the arm with a glass bottle with vodka in it. The glass shard hit me in the arm, but it didn't hurt. I ran upstairs and ran into my room. Jessica cornered me and pulled out a match. She said, "I hope you die in a fucking fire, the way that Jeff did." She then lit me on fire, and I was practically a walking inferno at this time. I slowly waddled out of the hallway in pain, and Jessica grabs a wet towel and pushes me off the railing. By the time I hit the floor, I was passed out. I woke up in the hospital and saw nothing. I felt something on my face. It was bandages. I tried to smile, knowing that the same thing happened to Jeff, and the same thing was going on with me. But every time I smiled, I felt extreme pain. Then I remembered in the story, Jeff had a tube in his arm, and I felt one in mine too. So I slowly pulled off the bandages off my face, and then pulled out the tube out of my arm. I walked over to the bathroom and smiled at my face. It was black, it was white, and my hair burnt to a crisp. I then took my knife and carved the smile. Then, when I saw my arms, I forgot that I slit my wrists. And I still got bullied by Jessica. And after that, I cut the holes deeper in my arms, and then cut off my eyelids. I put on my clothes, and then I looked outside. I saw that it was nighttime, so everyone had gone home, and all the patients were still asleep. I walked out and made sure nobody was there, and then I ran down the stairs and ran out the front door to home. When I got home, I went upstairs and stabbed my aunts in the face. I then carved the smile and then wrote on their face with blood, "Ugly." I grabbed one thing, my MacBook, and not my MacBook, but I grabbed my computer and my phone and brought it with me. I walked outside and went over to Adelina's house. I walked upstairs, and she woke up when she heard my footsteps. She saw my face and screamed, but I covered her mouth. "Shh, it's me, Adelina. Allie. What happened to your face?" "Listen, I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you if you want to start a better life with me." "Yes, I do. I've always wanted this." "Then shh. Go to sleep." I then stab her. She wakes up, and she seems like she was undead like me. She then walks over to the bathroom, and I tell her to do it. She then carves the smile into her face, but she doesn't write ugly on her forehead. She was beautiful after all. Then she cut her wrist like me. We're sisters now, right, Allie? Right. We walk outside and see Jeff standing there. Follow me if you want to start a better life. We followed him, and that is how we became the Murder Sisters. Allie the killer was me, and Adelina the killer was Adelina. There's me. Yeah. Glass shards. Slit wrists. Knife. Pool of blood. Smile. Blood. Eyes. Blue eyes, by the way. Also, if you guys wanna draw Adelina, she has a red shirt with a purple cracked heart. I mean, not purple, a black broken heart, jeans, and some converses or whatever they're called. And she has blonde hair. No, she has brown hair. She has brown curly hair. And she has like a big butcher knife. In fact, I have my knife with me right now. This is my knife. Adelina has a big butcher knife. So if you guys want to draw us, go ahead. Be free to do it. This is me. Blue eyes, cut smile, blood on the face, blue shirt, black leggings, black high-heeled boots, the knife I just showed you, blood, cut wrist, glass shards, cut wrist, and pool of blood. You don't have to draw all of that. I was just telling you the features if you want to draw her. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Goodbye, all my kitties. Have a glitch-tastic day.